Good morning. You have reached our Mandala Universes, where we gather every single day at 8 a.m. Pacific time. And we actually connect with people all over the world. And today's Saturday, and I'm not Carol. I am switching with her. So it's good to see you. I'm glad you're here. So, yes, it's not Tuesday. You'll see me again on Tuesday. So, but good morning. Anyway, what do we do here? We draw mandalas. Well, first we do a check-in, and then we do a grounding, and I'll do a reading, and then we draw mandalas. And everybody's is unique. Actually, mine are unique too. They change regularly depending on my inner landscape. So they're always different. It's a great way to like put down that inner landscape. It's also really great to check in every day. Like, how am I today? Because we can get up, get going, breakfast, dressed, shower, out the door, and we don't check in. So this slows you down so you can check in. And the support and care in this group is just top notch. So I'm waiting for people to join, and I will welcome them in. It might be a quiet morning. It looks like there is somebody here because I saw a red heart, but I haven't seen any conversation. So there is somebody with me. And it's Miss M. Good morning. How are you? Oh, everyone's popping in now. Good morning, Michelina. She says, good morning. There's red hearts flying. I love that. How are you all this morning? And Elaine is here. Good morning. Deb has arrived. Good morning, Deb. Everyone is saying good morning back. How are you all this morning? Michelina says, did you get a fresh haircut? I did. When I kind of checked in with you all on Tuesday and I was driving in LA, I was driving to the person that I have get my hair cut, who is moving to New York City. So this is the last haircut possibly. And it's crazy I drive that far to get my hair cut, but I don't have to go that often because he's really, really good at what he does. My bangs are too short. I said, go shorter. And now I'm like, oh my, too short. But the good news is they grow. They grow back. But yeah, he works for a salon that's both in LA and New York. And he is going to New York City. Deb says, I can't see a penguin now without naming them Pamela. And I saw Cheryl Lynn is making a penguin stamp, and I'm like, penguins, yay! I'm just going to claim that I inspired that. I don't know if that's true or not, but I'm going to say that I inspired that. Michelina says, come to the New Jersey retreat and get your hair done. Why? What? Oh, you mean by you? I could, but I can't because we're going to the Canadian Rockies. And I don't feel that I can like be there for 2 weeks and then go straight to New Jersey. Might be like too much for me. Miss M says, looks quite fantastic. Thank you. Miss M is prepping and she's making raspberry scones for Valentine's Day. Oh, you didn't have to do that, but I'll take one. Oh, no, by my guy in New York City. Oh, yeah, that's true. Boy, where was my brain, Michelina? Yeah, New Jersey is right next to New York City. And I could get my hair cut. That's waiting 9 months. I could still do it because I think I go every 6 months anyway. I don't need to go very often. Deb says, that's just what I thought when I saw her post, Sherilyn's post on the penguins. Okay, so I'm not too far off on that. So how are you all checking in today? I slept great last night. Very happy. When I get good sleep, man, I'm like a new woman. I I'm grounded. I have energy. It's just a great feeling. So after we say goodbye to each other today, I'm going to go for a walk and then going to the Long Beach Aquarium, which people are telling me it's a really good aquarium. I think the only aquarium I've gone to is the one in Chicago and the Monterey Bay Aquarium. So those are kind of pretty high up there. So I'll report back. So how am I feeling today? I always look out the window. That's where I'm going when I turn my head that way. I'm just happy for the day. Like I'm present with the day. Present and grounded with the day. Deb is checking in with family in town and the light festival ahead of us approaching my little nephews. Excuse me, I'm going to read this again. Checking in with family in town and the light festival ahead of us, appreciating my little nephews who are growing so fast. How come they grow fast and we don't? That's what I want to know. Because it is, right? You see that growth in them. And it's like, but I don't feel that different. I'm writing my check-in. I always write my check-in in my book. I write who leads, my check-in, and then on the other corner, I write the day, which today is February 14th. A day that has been told to us is a day of love. I think all days can be a day of love, but I am going to do a reading from Daughter Drink This Water by Jaya John. That's about love in a different way. Well, I think, let's go ahead and just get started. Oops. Deb says, I can't wait to can't wait to spend and can't wait to do. You're in a can't wait mode. Excuse me. Okay, Cheryl's here. Good morning, Cheryl. Elaine is checking in isolated. I don't know if that feels good or not so good. Sometimes being isolated can feel like, right, having my own space. And I guess it doesn't matter, right? That's your check-in. So I want to do something before we do the grounding. I don't know why, but I guess because I got a new candle and I want to light it. And I want to say something. Do I want to say something? Let me check in with that. Yes. Let this flame represent the wild spirit in each one of us. And as we awaken our own wild spirit, we awaken the collective wild spirit. I'm going to set my candle down and keep it burning during our time together as we come together in our wild woman selves. So let's begin our grounding, finding a place that feels just sigh comfortable. So the next time you exhale, let that be just letting down, letting go, letting whatever feels good to open, relax, settle in. And if it's comfortable, close down your eyes and beginning to notice your heart. Noticing what your heart values. Your heart's hardworking, never stops. Your heart provides you life by working with the lungs and oxygenating the veins, the blood, moving through the veins, giving life to your entire body. Nutrients to your muscles and your bones and the fascia, all the molecules. We can think about that heart in that way and what part of us lives like our heart. And being there for others, being there for ourselves. Offering nutrients to ourselves and others so that we may flourish. Taking a big inhale and a slow exhale, just bringing all that in, what was just said. with so much gratefulness and honor and humility towards our heart and the gifts that it gives us. And I'm going to read a passage called Your Passion. If you are going to smolder, you might as well burn. After fire, new life, abundant and purified. Divine love is in you as breath is in you. It is not for you, though. It lives for the world. To smolder is half of a life, not truly a living. Smoldering is to accept remaining inside of your potential, never reaching your promise. If you are going to burn with love, don't hold back. Devour every soul, every single living thing. Your love is an incense that intoxicates the whole world. Never stop burning. If you want to share the best of who you are, like incense, you must burn. Burn with passion and purpose. Release your greatest fragrance. Be all the way alive. As long as you are alive, make sure to live. Notice what it feels like to feel alive. Practice feeling that. And love said, take a deep breath. Take a deep breath, human flower. I'm going to open you the rest of the way. I love that. Take a deep breath, human flower. I'm going to open you the rest of the way, says love. And that is our Valentine's reading. If you have closed your eyes, begin to open them and come to the page. If you haven't drawn with us before, we start drawing our circle with an in-breath, closing with an out-breath, and filling it with whatever speaks to us. Looking at color, letting the hand draw however it wants to, or creating something that speaks to the reading today. Or draw nothing at all and just sit and luxuriate in our group gathering. Let's see. Cheryl says, good morning. Elaine says, checking in isolated. Deb says, my chipmunk Augie by my side. Deb says, he wants to do some art with me today. Aw. Deb's giving Elaine hearts. Elaine's giving Deb hearts. Miss M is sending warmth to you, Elaine. Michelina is saying, Elaine, sending out a life buoy if you need it. Laura says, good morning, beauty. Sending all my love. Michelina says, be all the way alive. And Michelina says, hi, Laura. And then Laura says, hey, girl. Hey, Michelina. Michelina, you have a new symbol by your name. It looks like a shield. You used to have a tool, look like a wrench, but now you're a shield. You've changed your tool belt, huh? And Miss M says, I do like to engage with you instead of drawing recent days. Yeah, it's interesting. I have days like that too, where I don't feel the need to draw. I just want to hang out. Michelina says YouTube changed it. Aha. And Elaine says, oh, can you post that reading later? Thanks for the buoy and warmth. I'll float away weightless. And I said, yes, I will definitely post that reading. I'll put it on Instagram. Yeah, it's nice, huh? How many times do I smolder? Is somebody saying that word right? I think I am. It's not be my flame. Smoldering's quiet. It's not seen as much. And the flame is, lights up the room. It changes things. People notice it. It transforms things. How often do I smolder? Good contemplation, journaling prompt. But I love, and love says, breathe, human flower. And I'm going to open you the rest of the way. Okay, I'm going to paint. Wonder what the world would look like if we didn't hide ourselves. And there was the freedom, allowance to completely be ourselves. No one would shrink us or try to. Systemic or individual. Michelina says, so much more colorful and possibly so much more peaceful. Mm. Mm. Yeah, what if I didn't feel I have to stand up to express myself, that I can do it more quietly, that my fire is still there. I don't need to pound my chest with it. I watched an orangey red sunrise this morning in stillness. Ooh. Love that. When I was in Arkansas last fall, I got this it's a little teeny pan. And it's hermitite. Is that right, Michelina? Anyway, it's the color of a certain stone. And I have that stone somewhere hidden here. It's right here. It's kind of cool, huh? The stone and the paint. Very close. Not really totally close, but kind of close. I love that color. I like painting with a color that's a stone. I posted another post yesterday of the theme whales from my Antarctica trip, if you haven't seen it on Instagram. And it's so funny because some people are like, you're having the trip of a lifetime. You won't want to come home. It's like, oh, I've been home. I just slow and doing this, and I'm doing it in themes. But it's kind of like nice too, like reliving it. Miss M says, saw movie Good Luck, Have Fun, Don't Die last night. The name of it is Good Luck, Have Fun, Don't Die. That's a really long name. Good Luck, Have Fun, Don't Die. Comedy? Drama? I saw a documentary, Queen of Chess might have been the name of it, about the best female chess player of all time. It was really good. Really good. And I don't know chess, so you don't need to know that game. It was really good. A good movie. Historical, cultural, and then she was just amazing. I saw like a unique brain that thinks in chess strategies. Good morning, Kathy. Welcome. Laura says, The Queen's Gambit is a beautiful mini-series about her. Oh, that's about her. The things just got connected. I never put that together. I did see that when it came out. It's beautiful, beautifully shot, and the costumes are fabulous. They are. Yeah, that is a really good mini-series. I did not know that that was about her. Michelina said that was a great show. Miss M says, Hi, Kathy. Meta is here. Good morning, Meta. Hi, everyone. Joining late as I was out for a walk. That sounds lovely. That's what I'm doing after we say goodbye for today, is I will be on my walk. Laura says, well, I think it is, not sure. It makes sense because I didn't even know about this gal. Her name was Judith, Judit Polgar, Polgar. And Bobby Fischer got certain title. I want to say it was Grandmaster, but I don't know for sure. At the age 15 and 6 months, and she got it at 15 and 4 months. So just a young person, but her father wanted to do an experiment, and his experiment was he believed he could make you be a genius by learning how to play chess. And at a very young age, I want to say like 4, he started teaching his girls how to play chess. And then she took it to where she took it. And there's controversy about his like push of that for them. I don't think they went to school. I think they just learned chess. It was kind of interesting. I came in, Scott had started watching it, and I came in near the middle of it. Let's see, Laura's saying, Miss M saying, love that chess movie. Deb saying, I saw that too. The actress was incredible, and the story, yeah. Now I kind of want to see it again. She was beautiful to watch, and you're right, the wardrobe she had. Woof. It's interesting what's coming out today. Kind of looks like Claudia's Glass. That's what it makes me think of. I love that she does that. Does anyone have any words coming with their mandala today? I don't have words yet. I'll probably be related to the reading. I think it's just "and love said." Let's see. Miss M says how she learned chess was fantastic. And Michelina says chess prodigy Beth Harmon. Oh, I don't know her either. See, this is a whole world I don't know much about. There's something about this slowing down that is so good for my soul. Our 30 minutes together of creativity and slowing down. Oh, Michelina says the main character in Queen's Gambit is based on the chess prodigy Beth Harmon. Ah, okay. And Deb says, willing to hold her close with an open heart. Mm. So when I was on my vacation, Amy stayed at my house and took care of my cat. And what's really funny is I have 3 favorite mugs. And her favorite mugs were the same 3. I love that. This was one of them. It says "Stay Wild, Moonchild," and then the back is really pretty, or the front. I don't know how you want it. It has all the phases of the moon. I saw it and I thought of her. I hope she's having a wonderful time on her vacation. Deb, I think I read this, but I don't remember. Deb says, willing to hold her close with open heart. Meta says, that's so sweet. Meta says, beautiful mug. I know. It's every morning. This is what I have my hot coffee in, is this mug. Is my favorite. And I only do it in the morning. That's the only time I drink out of it. And then I have a mug that has the star constellation. And the light one is for daytime and the nighttime. And then the dark one is for nighttime. So daytime tea, nighttime tea. I'm really not that rigid of a person, but I'm funky with my coffee mugs. So I'm off to see marine life today. Elaine says, haha, I have a favorite mug at each house I visit. Yeah, there's something about that. It's kind of interesting. Tuesday, I start my California naturalist class in the evening. Excited to see what that's going to bring. And then next Saturday is my first in-person class with them. I'll be up in the Redwoods, Armstrong Woods is where I'll be. The class is at the park. So it's I guess we're going to do a hike, and I don't know what we're going to do, but we're going to be outside, which will be awesome. Well, my friends, we're nearing our time of solitude and connection, both being together and being still with ourselves. Meta is saying, have a lovely day. How many of you want to howl with me? I have my candle here. And I'm going to take a big inhale, and then I'm going to exhale and blow my candle out. Then I'm going to breathe in again, and I'm going to howl. Do you want to join me? I'm going to inhale. You can blow out a pretend candle. I'm going to inhale again. Oh, 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 oh. As we connect in our wild woman ways with the wolf. I loved being with you. I'm going to read a couple more comments and we're going to do big hugs. Deb says, the comfort in the handle, weight, and design for sure. Laura says, big hugs. Miss M says, happy Valentine's, lovelies. And Miss Michelina says, howl. And Deb says, how cool, and naturalist course. Yeah, I'll talk more about it on Tuesday. Bye.